You guys already know the drill. You just heard the boobity boop, rah, the cool intro. So, welcome to the Beast Unfrickin' Leashed. Actually, it's the Beast Unleashed. So, welcome to the Beast fucking Unleashed. We go all out. We finally have a nice, good episode. Nice, long, clean, perfect episode. We're finally back in order. We had some shorter episodes, but going forward, everything's gonna be nice and clean and easy to understand. Yeah, I know getting out of comfort zones is scary and conformity is the way of life, but every once in a while, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet, and so that's just how the cookie crumbles. So as always, I'm here with Mr. Joseph Tester Ravenbones.
Ah, yes. My my alias.
Joseph, dude, I feel like Joe is too common of a name. You can't have the name Joe. Dude, do you know who that is? It's Joe from Blade Runner 2049. I'm just Joe. Where I see love, she sees a bro. You like that? I've been working on that for a little bit. That's like my Family Guy bit of the week. Like Family Guy, they like always have like one joke that they've just been waiting to do all episode. That was my all episode bit.
Dude, I can't wait till Family Guy actually does a I'm Just Peter song.
Oh my god. I'm just Peter. Where I see love, she sees a wife beater. Yo,
Yeah, there
what
you
will
go.
it
You just
take? Maybe they need to hire me for the Oh, dude, they should hire me for Family Guy. That'd be good.
quick copyright that parody lyric
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
copyright it and then boom, they can't do nothing. I'm gonna sue their
Exactly.
asses. Nah, dude,
Or you get royalties.
Fox is too smart about that. They'll just be like, under free use law, under free use law, under free use law, and it's just like, dude, shut up. How you can't just say everything is free use because it's animated. Holy crap, this is just like that one time when insert mean, like I don't even know what Family Guy even is anymore. I will say this about Family Guy. I like Family Guy because a lot of times they'll get the actual celebrities to voice their characters. Like I remember when they did the episode with Gronk, he's a football player or well, used to be a football player before he retired and he actually voiced his character and it was kind of funny.
Yeah, have you ever seen the South Park episode explaining Family Guy?
Yeah, dude. Well, the thing I like about South Park is they know that they don't have anywhere near the budget that Fox does to produce stuff like that, so they just always just make fun of it. Like, I love that episode of South Park. What's your favorite? What's your favorite episode of South Park? I know I can think of mine right off the top of my head. My favorite episode of South Park is the one with Michael Jackson, and he moves to fucking South Park, and he has a kid named Blanket. And he goes, "Blanket, no!" And his like skin starts melting off because of the fucking pills his doctor's giving him.
That one's kind of dark.
Yeah, dude.
My favorite one was when I finally got around to watching South Park, and I was always laughing at Eric Cartman. My favorite episode is when he feeds the bully his parents in the form of chili.
Oh,
And
dude,
at
I
that
remember
at
that.
that moment in the show, I was like, "Oh, the Cartman actually is fucked up." Ah,
Do you
yes,
have you do you? I don't know if you remember the really real wrestling episode.
the wrestling.
Wrestling. That's not wrestling. This is wrestling. Oh my god.
Sir, you're gonna need to take that gay stuff out of here.
Sir, you need to take your gay porn out of this bar. That's what they said, dude. I just watched that episode recently. You need to, sir, you need to. Yeah, he shows him a video of them wrestling, and the guy, they just look at him flabbergasted, and they're like, "You need to take your gay porn somewhere else." Dude, what the hell was that show? Uh, isn't South Park done? Are they still making episodes of that? I think it's almost done.
They're still making episodes. They're not doing seasons. They're doing like just big specials.
Their contract extends through 2027 with Paramount, so that'd put them to about 30 seasons.
Yeah.
Okay. This is actually from the r/South Park Reddit, so I trust it. But yeah, no, that show is pretty good. Out of all the adult ones, like the animated adult cartoons, like we should do a ranking. Ooh,
Ooh,
Family Guy
adult
would be up
cartoon
there.
ranking.
Yeah. Well, like there's like ones I've never watched, like Fist for Family and those weird ones, or BoJack Horseman. I've actually heard BoJack Horseman was kind of good.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I would completely suck at this because I haven't seen almost half. I don't even know what you just said.
Yeah. All I know is like I used to watch Adult Swim when I was a child a lot, so way more than a child should. So I know there is like just so many adult cartoons that I've just never
I
watched.
can tell all that brain rot
Yeah,
is right
okay,
there.
buddy, shut up, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, it could be worse. It could be like our British friends who sit there and stare at a screen for 6 hours hoping that their anime chick pops out of a fucking bubble that they've been opening for fucking 6 hours, and then when they get it
It's
they
true.
freak out.
It's true. Yeah.
You want to talk about brain rot? There you go. Oh,
Yes.
new Honkai Dailies just dropped.
God, I can't tell you how much it.
We're on the Beast Unleashed. You can say it. They don't even watch this anyways.
Oh God, no! It's mostly I swear I absolutely hate those. No, I still can't say it because you got to upload it to YouTube.
What? How bad is this thing you're about to say? What the fuck?
Like I feel like these people who play like Honkai and these cringy anime games, all right, like Genshin Impact, they are the one time you should be allowed to call them that homo slur, you know?
South Park did a whole episode on that, but it wasn't about people who play Honkai. It was about people who drive Harleys.
I mean, both instances, they're completely right.
Both instances work in this situation.
100%. It fits the context of what you want the word to mean.
That episode of South Park is good, dude.
It is.
We should
It is.
we
Yeah.
should we should we should we should make our own episode of South Park, but replace that with like people who play Honkai, and then just have like I can't
I
even
hate
say that in words.
I hate how you can tell when somebody watches anime
Oh my
because
god, yes.
either they look like it or they talk like it, and I have to deal with it at work all the time. There's this chick who watches it, and she will come in dressed as a bunch of
Oh my
random
god.
things. Like one time she came in with like just devil horns on,
I
like legitimate devil horns.
I I actually like a lot of this stuff at Hot Topic, but I always hate the cringy crap, like the 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 bags and stuff and the chains. Like I don't know why people would buy that, especially because it's overpriced. It's like $40 for like a Demon Slayer bag, and it's like, why? Like, why would you? Like, first off, you could get it cheaper on like any other website, I'm sure. But like, why go to Hot Topic and buy that? Like, when I go to Hot Topic, I want to buy a shirt that has a picture of Hank Hill from King of the Hill, and it just says "That boy ain't right." Like, that's what I want from Hot Topic. That's what I want from Hot Topic. I don't
That
want.
boy ain't right.
I actually own that shirt, dude. I should put that picture up on screen of me wearing that shirt. I bought a shirt. No, my dad got me a shirt from Hot Topic. That's a picture of Hank Hill with the beer can, and the caption, like the meme font, just says "That boy ain't right."
That boy ain't right.
Yeah. But no, like, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, 100%. There was a guy I saw at Casey's, the gas station, and it was bad, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He literally like talked like he was in one of those.
He sounded like, and some of them sound like they belong to the moderator section of a Reddit. Like,
Moderators.
and they talk like the characters in their animes.
Yes, dude. That's what I was meaning, dude. Like this guy literally was like, "Oh, hi. I'm shy." You know, it's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "Sorry." It's like, "Oh my god, stop. Stop." Like, bro, you're paying for gas at Casey's, dog. Dude, bro was in line at Casey. Oh my god. But oh, Raven, I can't even imagine you having to deal with that every day too. That's why I will never work one of those jobs ever again.
Hmm.
Never again.
Yeah,
Well, Raven, we got bigger fish to fry.
it's worse when they actually fit the description of wearing a fedora.
Dude, real Redditors are insane. Like, real Redditors scare me. I've seen people where I was like, yeah, that guy definitely has like 50,000 Reddit karma.
Or better yet, like they make anime lovers that go way beyond just being a weeaboo now. They quite literally now make anybody who's obsessed with World of Warcraft, Star Wars, Pokemon, or anything else now look like normal people. And that is bad.
Dude. Oh
I
no.
believe that one senator actually put it very well way back then. I think it was like 2009 he said it, where he had tweeted on Twitter that anime is a good example on how two nukes just aren't enough.
Dude, I've seen that joke 1,000 times. It's actually,
Because
dude, every single time
that radiation hit them hard,
dude,
because that's what they came up with.
no, dude, I've seen the ones where it's like,
And you know that's bad.
I've seen the ones where it's like people who are like more obsessed with like that culture than like actual people from that culture. Like Americans, you know how like Americans always get obsessed and they like buy the merch and like
I will
dress like the
admit though,
characters.
just for fun, I will admit that some of the writing in the actual decent animes that I have been forced down my throat because of friends actually are
Dude,
good.
no.
But there's always that one thing about them that they put in the show that just loses me.
Oh, I think we're having
And
a mic problem.
it's funny.
I think we're having a mic problem. Raven, are we having a mic problem? Could you just not hear what I was saying for like how long?
For like the last minute.
Okay. Okay, so it wasn't that bad. You started just talking over me and I was like, all right, I know there's something wrong here.
Yeah, dude,
No,
at the
I was
moment,
gonna
at the
say,
time,
the thing I was gonna say is like people who like appropriate the culture, like you know how they're more obsessed with it than like the people who are part of that culture, like where they
mhm,
actually like dress like it and stuff. Dude, that those are the ones where it's always just like, I always just see like, um, it was created for the sole purpose of getting back at the United States to make to make people like more like, I don't even know what the word is, but
retarded.
yeah, sure that works, I guess. Speaking of, dude, I have a pimple that's just picking me off. I can't get it out. Ugh, annoying. Whatever. But dude, no, that was funny. We just started talking right over each other, and you just kept yapping, and I was like, "Oh God, my mic's
Yeah,
broken."
honestly, before you went quiet on my end, before your mic did, I was hearing a bunch of like background stuff, like that. I don't know, sounded like people doing stuff, and I thought you were yelling at them. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep
No,
talking
those
to fill in
people.
the time.
I actually, the funny thing is I can't even hear those people. My microphone picks it up, and for some reason, voice mod has just not been working. So I've just been post process audio editing in Premiere all the episodes. Um, because it doesn't matter how hard what I'm going to do is I'm gonna buy a Shure SM7B. I'm gonna get a what's it called, a Scarlett 2i2, so I can actually use it on my computer for an XLR. And I am going to use an XLR mic because I have just about had it with this. So don't worry.
I kind of wanted to get one myself.
Well, the thing is the thing about XLR mics on PC is it's just kind of a pain. Like that's why I want to get a sound card built into my computer so I can just plug XLR mics directly into the sound card. Even though PCs don't need sound cards because graphics cards are literally just a PC now. But and they do all that. But like, if you still install a sound card, then you can get XLR ports, um, that go directly to your motherboard. And I would take that any day over a USB mic, and I'm being dead serious. Because that's the easiest way. Because or else then you gotta buy a Scarlett, you know, and then you gotta connect the Scarlett, and then the Scarlett, like, you have to register the Scarlett, and then you gotta watch a video because your Scarlett isn't working, just so you can change one setting in the Scarlett just to turn it on. And then you plug in your fucking microphone, and then the microphone doesn't work, and you think your $200 microphone's broken. Trust me, I've been through this whole can of worms. My job is literally basically a 1/5 of a sound technician, like, is my job. So I pretty much anything you can think of with an XLR mic, I've done it. And yes, anything possibly imaginable. Quite literally, I've done it.
Wow.
Yep. Okay, the bigger fish we have to fry. We have big fish to fry right now, right here. Actually, well, we don't need to rush that much. I think we were going at a leisure pace for the Beast Unleashed, because usually this is a one-topic show. Um, the big topic of discussion, is this fucking movie happening or not? I am just absolutely at my limit with this stupid Ray movie at this point. So, for everybody who doesn't know, we record these on Wednesday nights and upload them on Fridays. You know, it's our mid-weekly, you know, well, I guess end of the week kind of, to get us caught up on all the news popping in the, you know, world of Hollywood. Now, the problem, the biggest problem that we have is Hollywood at this point, because of the way the news cycle works, is quite literally changing faster than we fucking record episodes, and it's getting to the point where we almost have to upload the episodes the fucking day of them happening, because if we don't, it's already outdated. And this is another prime example of crazy crap just going down. The Ray movie we talked about on the episode that you heard on Wednesday. If you guys listened to it, we talked about all the brand new Star Wars movies coming out, and the Ray movie was on there. I saw, okay, and I sent Raven this. It was yesterday, okay. The Beastcast wasn't even out yet, and I sent him the picture that said the Ray movie has been canceled. You know, the rumor, or it wasn't even a rumor. It like just looked like it was just like Lucasfilms announces that they're done with the Ray movie. So I put in the comments, because I didn't want to go back and re-edit that whole segment out, because the episode was already short enough, because I was having problems here in my personal life with stuff. I just decided to leave it in, and at the top of the description I said the Ray movie has officially been canceled, and that was the first thing I put in the description. Now, all of a sudden, we got, apparently it's back up, and apparently the rumor was, oh no, the Ray movie. So it was weird, because they announced that it was done, and then Daisy Ridley, the person who plays Ray, decided, oh, I'm gonna tease something from the show, or from the movie, sorry. And so she was teasing stuff, and everybody's like, isn't this movie canceled? So then Lucasfilm came out yesterday, and I have the article up by Screen Rant. Lucasfilms confirms Ray's Star Wars movie hasn't been delayed. So now it was apparently just delayed, which is not what it said, because there was rumors of an indefinite delay. So now I don't even know. Okay, let's read this. The rumors was a Star Wars. It was called The New Jedi Order, the Rey movie. But apparently the rumor was that it was going to be delayed indefinitely. Now, apparently the director of the movie is still going to be Dave Filoni. Um, Oh, okay. And so here's where the problem came. Apparently, the person, Stephen Knight, the movie's writer, was frustrated by Lucasfilm's feedback during the revision process of his script and had walked away from the project. But apparently, that just wasn't true. I just okay. As pointed out by Lucier, apparently the person who Germaine Lucier of Gizmondo, or Gizmodo. What the heck? The script revisions are healthy and a natural part of the movie making process. Instead, Knight will continue to work with the notes of his fellow creative team members, writing writing draft after draft until New Jedi Order is ready to film. Um. Okay. So, filmmaking 101. Get a clue. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Fucking asshole. And then he posts, A writer does a draft of a script. The rest of the team looks at it and discusses it. The writer does another draft, taking those notes into consideration, and on until it's ready to film. That's not a rejection. It's part of a healthy ongoing process. Now, the rumor wasn't actually about if there was a healthy process of rejection or not. It was the fact that it was just done. Like there was just the rumor was that the Ray movie was just done. Like there was yeah. Um I I don't know anymore. I am about as to the limit as I can be with this, and this is exactly why I'm just ready to call it quits on Kathleen Kennedy because even though it's not really her fault, this shit is just been how Star Wars has been for the past 10 years, and I'm kind of done with it. Raven,
Yeah.
I need you. I need you to fix this issue. I need you to solve the Star Wars dilemma right now. How do we fix it?
Look, cancel the movie and don't look back. Forget Ray exists.
See, I'm very on board with that idea, but the thing is I almost wonder what the I would love to read these scripts, dude. Like I want to read these scripts so badly. Like how bad does a Ray movie have to be to get rejected? Like that's insane. So it got rejected. So he took the notes into consideration. So he was frustrated. So wait, so he was at first frustrated, then he walked away from the project, but that wasn't true. He actually didn't walk away from the project. So now he is just rewriting the script. Okay. But that still doesn't I guess I don't know. Because I heard it was delayed indefinitely. Now I don't know how the heck you get script got rejected to delayed indefinitely. So either somebody messed up on somebody messed up. Somebody lost a job today is what happened. Let's see. Let's see. So going back to the original um thing that I had. Yeah, somebody had to have lost a job. It was either at the whoever basically whoever wrote that article about it getting canceled either lost their job or somebody working on the Ray movie lost their job. Because there's no way like this just doesn't just happen. Like you don't just hear a rumor of a whole project just being like, yeah, it's done. And then like all of a sudden like I can't think of any movie ever where the project was just like, we're yeah, don't worry, it's done. No, we're not going to worry about it anymore. And then they're like, actually, you know what? It's coming out still and it's still perfectly healthy and it's perfectly fine. So either they're lying or just somebody just messed up. And I think it's probably the first one.
You know what I should do? What I think they should do?
What?
They should have a movie that everybody is going to think that they think is going to be about Ray, and then it's actually Ray has a kid that's a daughter named Ray that grows up, and then this Ray gets killed off, and then we get an actual good character named Ray.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the reverse gender role, where you know how like a lot of movies do like the gender swap thing, where like it's the male character and then like they're like an older male character, and then they have the female character come in, you know, and save the day and stuff like that. What if they did a reverse role of that?
That would be actually funny.
Oh my god. No, here's the craziest. Because he won't ever come back to the films. He's already said he will never come back, but John Boyega's character comes back, and he actually is a Jedi. Or he's a Sith Lord the entire time, and he was just playing it all up forever. No, he almost lost his life. That dude, that would be such a stretch, dude. People would get so mad. Even like Star Wars fans would be like, bro, you need to stop.
Sometimes you gotta hustle, bro.
Dude, I'm just pissed we didn't get a good Darth Jar Jar, man. He was gonna be in episode 9, dude. It was gonna happen.
I know. I know. Everything led up to it.
Think about it. Think about it. Rey can still be a Palpatine, and Palpatine can still be dead. You can replace Palpatine's whole role, okay? You can replace Palpatine's whole role with Darth Jar Jar, and it works.
Yes.
And then it explains, see, Jar Jar is not dead, so then you don't have to be like, somehow Palpatine has returned. It's like, what? Somehow he's just back. Well, I mean, we know how, but Somehow
Dude, Darth Jar Jar would actually save the entire Star Wars franchise.
they need to do a Star Wars what ifs. That's the problem. You know, like
No,
how
no, no. Fuck that. Commit. We need a Darth Jar
commit to
Jar.
the
Let's
bit.
go. Commit to the bit because $20 they come out with another Star Wars, right, and then everybody's sitting through the movie and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, here we go, another emperor type of dude, and then like here comes Darth Jar Jar, like all buffed out with some wrinkles and stuff, looking like an old Gungan, and he's like, you thought I was done, huh?
You said
And
it
every
was done.
and then like everything people wrote about fan fiction or the proof from like episode 1 on how he could be a Sith gets like monologued by Jar Jar, and everybody's just like, oh dude, the whole theater would go up. It would be a 10 out of 10 movie of that year because we get a trilogy with Darth Jar Jar as the main villain, and that would win. Do it.
I've always thought, and this would be awesome. I've always thought, like, they do that same thing basically that you're saying, right? Where like they start the movie out and it's like this unknown power is rising, and the Sith Lord is coming through. You know, like the Darth Maul thing. Like you know how the Crimson Red or whatever were being run by like this unknown powerful figure, and then Darth Maul's face pops up, and you're like, oh, you know, like that, dude. Could you imagine like this Sith army is rising, right? And like it's this unknown like powerful leader, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" They just Disney not fleshing any characters out. Like they don't hint at all that it's Jar Jar, and then he takes the like the hood off, and it's freaking Jar Jar Binks, dude. I don't even know if people could handle that. I think their hearts would blow up. I don't think anybody can handle. I don't think it's possible,
I don't think they would either, and that's exactly why we need it.
dude. Something that makes that's the thing. Something that makes that's how movies should be made. Something that makes your heart like pump. Like watching the final scene of Endgame, you know, where like you want to watch it again, you know, like the final battle, like that type
It
of stuff.
was Misa the whole time.
And then like it turns out he was like pulling the strings of Palpatine.
Yeah, I know, because it was there. The dude gave Palpatine the entirety of the power to create the Empire in episode 3.
Dude, no, it would have been such a good. It would have been such a good plot twist if like George Lucas said "fuck the canon" and during the prequels just killed Palpatine. Like just killed him. Like I always thought, like if people are gonna complain about my project, I could make it 10 times worse. Like that's my thing that I've always thought is like George Lucas could have just rewrote everything with the prequel trilogy. He could have just like had Palpatine killed, changed everything so then the original movies didn't matter, just like how the sequel trilogy did, and then just like boom, people would start to if people looked at it that way, they would realize that the prequel trilogy was quite good.
It's good and it's not good at the same time. Like
What?
number 2,
There's nothing
like
wrong with the prequel trilogy.
number 2, Attack of the Clones has its moments that needed some refining, okay? Because we
No,
all hate sand, okay? We don't have a problem with hating sand. It's more of a George Lucas himself admitted that there was going to be more to Attack of the Clones, but because of what happened with the Phantom Menace and everybody's screaming and crying on news channels and freaking their damn Star
it's
Wars
over.
clubs and angry letters, that the studio thought his future plans weren't going to make successful movies. So they told him no. And so he had to figure out how to actually cut out things he wanted. And it had to be done last minute because he was trying to make these movies back to back, kind of. And so Attack of the Clones kind of just feels a bit empty. And then here comes, episode 3, which is really good. And you're kind of just like, okay, Phantom Menace was good. Number 3 was good. What happened to number 2? And it's like, you know,
You know what I've always thought?
what?
Here's first off, there is nothing wrong with it. Prequel trilogy is
They
an
are perfect.
They are perfect, and you
They
cannot
are
tell me.
meme material.
Here's the problem: is movies are not necessarily supposed to be the greatest like thing you'll ever watch. They don't necessarily always have to be episode 5 of Star Wars. Okay. And I think people, the problem is yes, there is a standard, but people forget that the standard could be much lower, which is why I think after the sequel trilogy was done, people realized that the prequel trilogy was just so good. Because
Mm-hmm.
you don't understand how high the bar was, and then you didn't understand how low the bar could go. Like
Exactly,
and
because
that's
Twilight came out. Yeah.
that it's not Twilight. It's episode 7 and then an 8. Okay, when you compare, if you compare the middle movie of every single trilogy of the Star Wars franchise, the original, the prequel, and the sequel, episode 5 is arguably the greatest film of all time. Okay, so you can't. So that's already raising the bar too high. But think about this: any day when you take Attack of the Clones, which was an innovational movie where it quite literally had the first ever full CGI battles. You saw Yoda actually fight in his prime. Well, not his prime, but you actually saw Yoda fight when he could fight. Okay, a character everybody wanted to see. And we also had Christopher motherfucking Lee do an amazing job with Count Dooku. Okay, it also set up the chess pieces for like one of the best movies of all time, episode 3? Or would you rather take episode 8? Okay. Those are your two options. Would you take episode 2 or episode 8? You take episode 2 every single time. I mean, it's just plain and simple. You would not take episode 8 over episode 2. There people who take episode 8 over episode 2 are one of two people. A, they are they're liars, or they're B, liars. There is no in between. There's not a single soul, and if you say that, you're lying. I mean, there's just plain and simple. You can't justify episode 8. There's nothing to justify about that. I literally
Yeah.
there is nothing. The sequel trilogy is hard to find good moments from, and episode 8 doesn't have any of them. I I like episode 8, like, okay. Episode 8 literally kills off. I mean, episode 7 killed off Han, but episode 8 literally killed basically Luke Skywalker. I mean, it physically killed Luke Skywalker, but it also killed his character, his development of his character. It killed Leia. It literally had the worst choreography of all time. Adam Driver is the only redeemable part of that entire film, but for some reason, Rian Johnson decided the one thing that's cool about him, which is the mask, he's gonna break, and then he's just gonna leave off for the whole film. Okay? And he's gonna become this kind of middle ground. Oh, I'm not a Sith, I'm not a bad guy, I'm just kind of a little bad, I'm just a little dirty, And I hate that. If you're gonna be a bad guy, you're full blown. I mean, there is in the Star Wars world, there is no such thing as a half Sith. You cannot be a half bad guy. You can't. There is no such thing as an anti-hero in Star Wars. There is light and there is dark. And if you try to run the middle, you end up getting a purple lightsaber. And I didn't see nobody with a purple lightsaber in that movie. So
Actually, there is such a thing as neutral force users.
no. Shh. 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 Shut up.
Yeah.
This is in the movies, bud. This ain't no. See, the problem is the canon. You want to go by in Legends. I mean, we have so many things in Legends, but here's the thing: is nobody wants to adopt any of that to the canon, so we have to go by what the canon says. So it's dumbed down. I mean, the canon is quite literally the most dumbed down version of Star Wars you can watch. But at the end of the day, doesn't matter. Episode 8 sucks, and I hate the fighting. I hate everything about it. I don't like the main character. I don't like. There's a lot I don't like about the film. But yeah, so I think people forgot how good those movies were, and they need to look back. See, if people were to watch all the films in a row, which a lot of people have, but if you have not, watch them all from 1 to 9, okay? And I promise you, it really sucks once you get after episode 6. You see the just absolute decrease in quality. So, but yeah, is the Rey movie canceled? No, I guess not. But I guess they just don't have a script written yet, or it's being revised. I don't know. So I don't know. I I'm kind of I kind of feel like they should just let it die.
Yeah,
I feel like
they should.
they should just let new Star Wars die. I feel like at this point, the only thing good I would be willing to see from anything that came after Episode 3 would be anything to do with the Clone Wars, Ahsoka, or Mandalorian. And we are getting 3 of those, so I guess that's alright. Now, what we need is a goddamn Mace Windu movie.
Damn straight.
Or
We need to
Qui-Gon
get that.
movie.
We need to get both of those actually, and we need to get them before the actors go in the ground. Come on.
No kidding, dude. Oh my god, Samuel L. Jackson, what, 75?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be up
Use the force, motherfucker.
there. Oh my god, I was just right. How was I just right about that? Okay, Samuel L. Jackson's best movie, Pulp Fiction or Django Unchained? Or Hateful Eight. I like all 3 of those.
I like all 3 of those too.
But, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot. Dude, no, I don't even want to. I'm done ranting for the night. I don't even want to talk about Captain Marvel. I saw it there and I already just started shivering. It just.
Ah, yes. The Marvels came out digitally. I can't
Oh,
wait to watch
wait,
it
really?
again.
Wait, hold on. I gotta see this.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
was it on Disney Plus or on the movie website?
I have no idea. I got it. I obtained it other means.
Whoa. Oh, yep, I see it. So is Oppenheimer. Dude, Oppenheimer's coming to fucking Peacock. I thought they weren't going to release it digitally because he didn't want to have it behind a paywall.
I mean, it's always behind a paywall. You got to pay for
the
DVD.
Yeah, I know, but like the thing was he didn't want it behind like Christopher Nolan didn't want it on any streaming services because he was like wanting to boycott the streaming services because of like the stuff that's been going on with like the pays for actors and pay for like people who basically aren't the director or the main actor. So like other than like Cillian Murphy and him, they were gonna get like nobody else was gonna get money from the movie. So
Maybe they fixed it. Maybe Peacock is the exception.
maybe Peacock is the exception. Maybe just for that movie.
Oh, I finally got around to watching Napoleon because it just came out digitally too.
What'd you think?
I actually liked it.
I have a lot of the same criticisms that a lot of people do, and that was, I'll say this: Ridley Scott can make a fucking battle scene. Man. Like I love the battle scenes. The thing is Napoleon the movie is more of like one of those Hollywood spin epics version of Napoleon, you know?
Yeah, it's an exaggerated drama.
It's a very exaggerated drama of Napoleon.
And that's why I like it. Like I understand the criticisms that the French people have over it, you know, because it's their history. So like I'll understand. I'd be the same way if somebody fucked up the Revolutionary War, you know, in an exaggerated way.
Yeah, and they also didn't speak English at all in the whole movie, in the Revolutionary War movie. Yeah. If they all spoke like French the entire film, yeah, that'd be good. That's what they did.
Yeah, and so for me, it's mostly just I understand the French's critique of it, and their critique of it will always be more valid than mine. But aside from them, as a movie itself, the way I saw it bashed by others, because you know there were the real critiquers, you know, that were like, "Hey, this isn't how it went," and then there were the ones that we see on YouTube that grift news that were painting it wrongly. And I was like, yeah, I saw you guys report this movie was trash because it was trying to promote this and this and this. And I watched it and I actually had a very great time watching this movie. And I got none of that. Once again, critical drinker, go kill yourself.
Dude, I can't wait until Critical Drinker brings us up on his show because I see that he watches it.
Oh, yeah, he does.
No, the thing is the best part I had about that is all these people talking about, oh, it's the male loneliness stereotype. It's like, no, the movie doesn't promote that. You're promoting that. Those stupid people on TikTok that like do those stupid edits are promoting that. The movie never once goes, oh, look at this sad boy. Look at this sad boy,
Yeah, they were
stoic
also
man.
trying to make it see they I also heard somebody who said that they saw it and they were like, yeah, so the whole movie was about Josephine instead of Napoleon, and that they made it to where Napoleon was nothing without Josephine, and that it was just more of a feminist movie. And I'm over here and I finally got to see it, okay? And I watched it and I'm like, where the fuck did you get that the whole movie? What, because she said one line that you're nothing without me? What man isn't anything without his woman? Okay. That's a normal that's never been a problem. Okay. Like now you're making it a problem. Okay. Because there's always that great saying that behind every great man is an even stronger woman. And we've always known that a man would crumble if his wife something happened to his wife because she's supposed to be the love of his life, you know? And it's like she says one line in a movie in funny arrogance, okay? And suddenly you think the whole movie's about that? The last time I checked, Napoleon had more screen time than Josephine in this entire movie. How is it about her? It's not. Are you saying that we don't include the moments that Napoleon is actually writing to his wife, the thing that did historically happen? Or that his letters were sold off the moment she died? Are we supposed to act like that didn't happen either? A man can love his woman and make his whole motivations about trying to do better in battle to bring honor home to her too, without it being about her.
Here's
Like I don't get people's stupid critique about it.
okay.
And Joaquin Phoenix did do a good job in the movie as uh him. I don't know if he did a good job as Napoleon, but I was like, I don't mind this version of
This
it.
is yo. Shout out to Joaquin Phoenix. Shout out to him though for real because he just plays
Yeah,
himself in every movie that's not Joker. Anyways, so
that's true.
I
That's true.
I here is my letterboxed review of this movie. I watched it on November 21st, 2023. I give it 3.5 stars, and I even clicked the like button. I know that's controversial for this. No, I'm kidding. Actually, a decent amount of people had this button. Like, this was my exact review because I always keep my reviews really short on Letterboxd because I ain't about the type paragraph essays. Like good grief, take it to a publisher, pal. This movie was swell. The battle scenes carried this film. It lacked in some aspects of accuracy, but other than that, it was fantastic. Just a few things were overlooked and undermined, or else it was a good movie. And that is the perfect way to sum up that movie. Yeah, but no, the thing is I just don't like the concept of it because it didn't really need to be made. Because like Napoleon's story is quite well known, even for our generation. And the thing is like exactly what I said earlier. Could you imagine if there was a Revolutionary War movie where everybody didn't speak in English? Okay, the main language of the people, everybody at the time during the war, um, and the whole movie was completely like done in like a different language, like French or like something like that. And then on top of that, just completely missed out on a bunch of historical accuracies and made George Washington like some like big brawlic like arena fighter. Like he was on the battlefield. Like yeah, he was a war general, but he was not front and center getting his eyes popped out on, with guns and stuff. No.
No, no.
I did like, but that's the thing is the battle scenes were always really good with the with Ridley Scott. And Gladiator 2 is finished wrapping up filming too.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it will be releasing probably at some point at the end of the year. I want to say probably. I would hope.
Can't wait to see it.
I know that's probably going to be Ridley Scott's last movie. That also has walking. That also has Walking Phoenix. The Walking Phoenix. And with that wrapping up filming, we're gonna wrap up our filming. Thank you for watching The Beast Unleashed and listening
Have
to
a
us.
good time.
Have a good time without us. Enjoy your weekend. I know there's a big cold spout going over the United States, so stay a little warm, drink some cocoa, and try not to bitch about it. I am tired of seeing everybody post their 40-degree weather in California and go, "Oh, it's cold." Actually, that is cold for them. I will admit that is pretty cold there. So Um, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess kind of. I don't know. I'm just too used to it. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for watching. Raven, anything else?
Stay frosty.
Whoa. Oh, dude, he's Ghost. Stay frosty. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on Wednesday next week. All right, guys. Bye.